Local community are now upset over plans to redistrict ahead of a new school opening.
The Boone County parents say the administration is not doing what it should to try and make the district more equitable and fair for all students. Only on Local 12, Christian Hauser has their story and update to our ongoing series, Childhood Poverty, Cincinnati's Crisis and Beyond.
Jesse Parks has a daughter who attends New Haven Elementary. He and dozens of other parents are worried about the district's options when it comes to redistricting as Steeplechase Elementary is being built.
We have to take this opportunity, they don't come very often when you open a new school, to take a deep look at the district as a whole and make sure that we're giving the best education to the most kids all the time.
A committee made up of administrators is tasked with how to redistrict the area. It has presented two plans, but parents say both scenarios only address overpopulation at New Haven and Collins Elementary, instead of looking at the county as a whole and its deeper issues.
It would be better if we took a better look at all the elementary school districts and sort of equitably distributed kids across all of those schools rather than busing kids past several different schools.
Parents spoke out against the two plans at a forum Thursday night. The two biggest issues are that Steeplechase Elementary would open at capacity and the socioeconomic makeup of the schools. Here's a look at the percentage of students in poverty under the two options. You can see in option 1, Steeplechase would have twice the amount as New Haven, and Collins would be more than triple. It's a similar situation under the second scenario. Here's a look at the current elementary school districts. The red in the bottom corner is New Haven's, and you can see Collins on the right side of the image. When Steeplechase is built, those districts will be split. Here's one example of what parents say doesn't make sense. This blue area is Mann Elementary's district. It's largely fed by the affluent Triple Crown neighborhood. But under the proposed options, students who maybe live closer to this district would still be transported to a school miles away. These parents feel the district is protecting schools like Mann. And parents want to know why it can't come up with a plan to make the districts more equitable.
Our committee is developing proposals they think it's going to be best to try to balance things, and the equity issue is something that we are always very concerned of within our district. We want to make sure that we have opportunities for all of our students, no matter which school they attend.
Turner says the redistricting committee wasn't tasked with looking at the county as a whole, only the area where the new school is being built.
Some of the questions you're asking, probably it's hard to do justice in just a 10-second answer because it's a long, drawn-out process with lots of different variables, lots of things to consider, and I would say lots of fine details, lots of requirements that we have to follow from the state.
We tried for 3 days to set up an interview with the district. After one was scheduled on Thursday afternoon, the superintendent canceled it just over an hour before. The superintendent finally agreed to go on camera after the public forum. By the time it's all said and done, this whole process will have taken about a year. For all those meetings held by the redistricting committee, though, this was the only document the district could provide with any information. It's a PowerPoint from the public forums. But no notes, no details made available to shed light on the process and the discussions the committee held. In Florence, Christian Hauser, Local 12 News.
The superintendent says the committee could come up with a new plan when it comes to redistricting, but that's up to the committee, and that was the final scheduled public forum. We'll stay on this and let you know what happens at CincinnatiPoverty.com.
Turning now, though.